right, NostalgiaCon. Are we ready for the next panel? All right. Who here loves video games? Final Fantasy. All right. Give me a big round of applause as we introduce the cast of Final Fantasy VII. All right. Yeah, do whatever you want. This time it's yours. All right. How are you all doing?
Hello. Okay. Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hey, hey.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming.
They ain't loud enough.
Yeah.
Hi, y'all.
A little bit louder.
Wait a minute. Y'all say hi.
Hi.
Y'all say hi.
And now you say hi. Come on, all of you. All right. Close enough. All right, so if you don't mind, can you introduce yourselves? Yeah.
Hi, I am Britt Barron, the voice of Tifa.
Hi, I'm Suzie Yeung, voice of you. Oh, sorry. It's this late. I'm John Bentley. I know, I can't do that. That's too high.
Try it.
Nuh-uh, I'll hurt my throat. I'm John Bentley, voice of Barrett Wallace.
I'm John Bentley and I voice Barry. I'm Suzie Yeung and I voice Yugi.
Woo!
Hi, everyone. I'm Briana White, and I voice Britt.
Awesome. How are you all doing? How's Houston treating you guys?
Yeah. Y'all have good food. I had it last night.
Good people.
Yes.
Seriously, then give it up for yourselves. Come on. Don't be shy. Yes. Are you guys from Texas or?
Nah.
Oh.
We flew from LA, so
Okay.
we're LA based.
Okay. Is your first time out here or you've been here before?
For me, yeah.
Oh.
Were you really?
First time in Houston.
Oh, no way. Well,
Awesome,
welcome,
awesome.
John.
Awesome.
Thank you, Suzie. Why you say it like that?
Well, welcome, John. Did you have the cookies?
That's how you said it.
No, yeah.
I love it. Don't-
You're going to have to separate you two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? You know what?
You can sit right here with me, sir. No, I love this. You could definitely tell you guys are a family in one way or another. So
Aw.
that's beautiful. And
Yeah.
that's what makes, whether it's an animation, live action, or a video game, special is when you can see the bond. You could feel it from our end, but you can see it on this end. So that's amazing. So, thank you. So speaking of which, right, video games. Final Fantasy, I mean, that is a very rich IP in history, right? And I mean, and I'm a gamer, so it's huge, right? It's been going on forever, but in a good way. So for you all, right, what does it mean for you all to be part of that legacy of Final Fantasy and to have your imprint now forever? How does it feel?
No pressure.
No pressure.
Forever.
Forever. Well, it's out there now, so.
I mean, it's just so cool. Like, you even if you don't know video games, you've definitely heard of Final Fantasy. Like, especially Final Fantasy VII is so iconic, and it's been around for like, I don't know, decades.
I think 97, since 97. Yeah.
At this point, and also it's the 6th anniversary for Final Fantasy VII Remake. So happy birthday, Final Fantasy VII Remake!
That's amazing. Anyone else?
You got the mic. You see what she just? You take it then. I think she's right. That's it's cool. It's a huge thing, but it's a huge responsibility too. Right? Because we want to get it right for y'all. Because we know the OG players are like, oh, this is what we saw, this is what we read, and we wanted to make sure that this is what you see, this is what you hear. So we wanted to get it right.
Yeah.
That's amazing, and no, you guys did a great job with it for sure. So, for you all, before you took on the role, did you ever play Final Fantasy or at least heard of it? I mean, I'm sure there's some gamers sitting here, or all of you, but did you know about it, and what was that like for you to know that you got that opportunity to be in something you played as well or heard of?
I mean, I grew up, my cousin played Final Fantasy X when I was a kid, And I was watching him play. I was like, wow, I want to play that too. So that's how I got a PS2. And then I started playing 10, which is still my favorite game to this day. Yeah.
We have a lot of 10 fans.
Yes. Good taste, good taste. But yeah, like that's how I got to know about Final Fantasy as a franchise. I got to know of Final Fantasy VII through Kingdom Hearts. I didn't know the characters before, but I fell in love with the world and all the characters, and now we're here, like, surprisingly for me.
I like that.
I'm not a gamer. I've been pretty public about that. So I didn't really understand what I was walking into, to be quite honest. I think maybe it started to hit when that trailer of Tifa's reveal happened, and I missed E3, and I was getting it sent to me, and I was like, whoa, and even like my agent called me to tell me I got the part, which they don't always do when I book other stuff. And that should have been the flag, you know? And I think I told my husband, I was like, yeah, I booked Final Fantasy, another video game. And he's like, oh, who? I'm like, Tifa? He's like, what? So it happened, but I think in some ways it became so intimidating because I felt like I have so much to catch up on. And I had never done an IP this big, and like so many people grew up playing this game, and it felt like stepping into the shoes of like a Harry Potter world or something in some ways, where everybody has a different idea of how these characters should sound, and it was really definitely intimidating. Like the first few sessions, I was just hoping to not get fired. So big shoes to fill, but I feel so grateful for the fandom because I feel like they have embraced us with open arms, which I am so grateful for as an actor.
So John and I are both gamers, but kind of almost two different sides of the story, because I never played the original 7. My family growing up was a Nintendo console family. We liked Zelda, and so we played that all growing up. And my first introduction to Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO, because I had a friend that wanted me to play with them. And I went down that rabbit hole way too deep, if you know what I mean. When it comes to MMOs, you go hard, right? So 2,000 hours later, I also, because I'm a gamer, I also was like streaming Let's Plays on Twitch and YouTube. And so my next Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy 15. So I did a Let's Play of that on YouTube. And from there, I got the audition for... This keeps cutting out. Can I do one of the wired ones?
You want this one?
See if
Check,
that one
check.
works. Oh.
Check.
Is this not cutting out? Okay, it's a little better. From there, I got the audition for Aerith and dove into the world of 7. So it's definitely very special for me as a gamer to be a part of such a legendary thing that I had loved in other numbered titles, but not 7 itself.
And for me, I grew up in 1997.
Did you grow up, John?
I don't know. Did I, though? 1997, when it came out, was my first RPG. And I was shocked that I fell in love with an RPG because I was like, virtual fighter kind of guy and all that. But then fell in love with the game, and then I saw there's a black character in the game. I was like, what? And then he didn't die? This is great. And so that's my backstory and loving the game. Told you I'd be quick.
That was a great answer, sir. I appreciate that. That was awesome. Okay, so we do have gamers and someone that is brand new, and you are in the gaming world.
Did you
now.
tell them we played
so
together?
Seriously.
I didn't, actually.
You didn't. Me and Breezy played it together.
We
played.
did.
Yeah, y'all see us? Any of you see us? We played it on our streaming, man.
Awesome.
I forgot you didn't say that.
We did a Twitch stream that was a Let's Play of the original Final Fantasy VII between... Was it before Remake came out? It was before Remake came out.
Yes, it was before Remake.
Yeah. So the first 2 episodes of that are on my YouTube channel. You can check it out. It's pretty cool.
What is your Twitch and YouTube channel?
It's Strange Rebel Gaming. So if you look up Strange Rebel Gaming, you should be able to find it. And it was one of our first times interacting at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't actually record with each other in the booth. So I don't know. Oh, we met at E3, and then I sent you like an
Wow.
Instagram DM or something like that. To
And I
come on
said,
my
"With
channel.
you?"
Yeah, you did.
And I said, yeah.
Actually, in truth, he said, if you teach me how to use Instagram.
This is true. This is very true.
And I said, deal.
Very true. And I still don't know how to use it right.
But you know how to voice characters. We like that.
I appreciate you.
I'm sorry, a couple of things I want to say off the record, which I'll say on the record as well. E3. Do you guys remember E3?
Back
I'm
in
sure if you love video
2019.
games, you love E3. They
Yeah.
should bring that back. I mean, okay, I see mixed reaction.
No, I agree.
Oh,
I
you
wish
agree?
they would, man. I wish they would.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Things
don't know
happen.
if it can be the same.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I always dreamt of going there, and then finally when time came for me to go, I'm like, oh, okay, it's like that, so it's not
Yeah.
around. So hopefully
Okay.
they watch, bring it back.
Yeah.
And I do want to ask this quickly before we go to our next question. What was your fondest memory of E3 if you did go? If you can share that
Oh,
with us.
shoot, meeting everybody. I got to meet your mom and dad. No, you weren't there. Where was that? Where were we? PAX East. PAX
Oh,
East.
PAX
Sorry,
East,
my
okay.
bad. No, E3 was wild. I
That
met
was you, me, Erica, and Cody.
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
I forgot. And yeah, that was. And Noah came to that because he met
Yeah.
a bunch of. I wish that was fun. You're right. You weren't there. I met your mom and dad in PAX
Yeah.
East. My bad. I wish.
So
you were there.
it was labeled and pitched to us as a press conference,
Yeah.
which is traditionally a very boring thing. But we actually got to sit in an iconic LA theater and see the Tifa reveal trailer on the big screen
Yep.
in a crowd of fans.
Yep.
And so you see, I mean, it was the whole Square Enix thing. So it was every Square Enix game, and they saved the Tifa reveal trailer for last.
Yep.
And the second that people realized it was Final Fantasy VII Remake related, the crowd went wild.
lost
The
their
entire
minds.
room was vibrating. Like,
Yep.
it was the most magical experience of, like, I mean, perfect for NostalgiaCon. It was people reliving their childhoods.
Yeah.
Like, it was honestly just, like, so special to be in the room feeling that energy of so many passionate fans. It was
And
beautiful.
then when we saw that the voice actually looked like Tifa,
It was perfect.
we were all like, "Dang!" Sorry, it's just my head, just only child syndrome. Everything makes sense now.
So we can all agree we miss E3. I love that. It's unanimous. Okay, so quickly, right? Fan engagement. That's very important with anything you guys do, we do in life, right? So the reception, I'm sure, could, like anything, we all have tastes, whether it's for food, music, arts, it's subjective, right? But looking back for yourselves, when you, or even at your tables, when you have fans that come up to your tables and share stories of how your characters or what it meant or certain scenes or lines, what does that mean to you, personally speaking, that you've had that impact on the fans as well? And on yourselves, because it's your career.
I mean, I can speak for when I started playing Final Fantasy XIV, those were some of the hardest times of my life. Just personally, through like mental health issues, like I could really lose myself in Final Fantasy XIV, and that story and the glimmer of hope that the characters represent, that the Scions represent, and you being the warrior of light and the bringer of light, those stories kept me going through really hard times in my life. And so I feel like what gaming has given to me, I feel proud to be able to give that back. I feel proud to be able to get in the booth and do a really cool job, but also be helping people out there get through hard times in their life. I mean, it's one of the biggest honors of my life, honestly, because I know personally and have experienced how games can save your life.
Thank you.
For me, it's everything. It's what's the point in coming to a convention if you don't get to meet the people who love the game? I mean, I think all of us are fanboys and fangirls and nerds up here anyway. And so for me, well, I'm looking out of the audience. The people have already come up to the table. There's a father and a son. This is so cool. The son introduced dad, you know, to the game. Brothers who introduce each other to the game. So when I hear, you know, stories of, I introduced my son to this game, I introduced my brother to this game, it's like, what? And then you get to meet them, and then they tell you what that game meant to them and what they were going through, like what you're saying. And it's humbling, but if we've been given this platform, man, let's have an experience. That's why when we're at our tables, it's not just about, and I can attest this because I know them and I know their heart. And we talk about our fans and we talk about the people who we meet. And the majority of folks who come up to us, they share their heart and they want to tell us about things. And that's what it's all about. It's, you know, I've talked to some of you at the table already about it. So we love y'all so much. You have no clue how much you all keep us going.
Oh, give it up for yourselves as well. Sorry.
I mean, I just think it's such a joy to get to meet people and hear their stories face to face. It's so different than like a comment on Instagram or Twitter or something. It feels, I feel like I understood the impact of the game once I was able to meet more people in person and actually get to hear their personal story. It like it's reached a different impact at this point, and like I have a totally new gratitude, I think, and I'm so grateful for conventions to give us that opportunity. I didn't even know these really existed, so I feel like I'm like, what an amazing opportunity. I've met people that I'm like, I'm a huge fan, you know, like it's just such an awesome it's such an awesome opportunity to get to connect with people that you love, that have helped bring characters to life, that have really impacted the world. And
like that lady right there from Land Before Time. She just went in. I am a huge fan. I haven't been able to come to your table yet. You have no clue how much you mean to me and my family. I'm sorry, y'all. I just fanboy.
Woo! Land Before Time, everyone!
Oh my gosh. Been trying to get to her table all day.
And that is the magic of conventions, right? It brings people from all over the world together, from the industry, you know, and for the same reasons, right? And one thing I'll say before we sign off is, you know, video games, and I love what you all touched on is, you know, like with all the stories from the fans and everything, it truly saves lives. You know, you don't, and I work with, like, whether it's the cast of Ed, Edd and Eddy or Gundam Wing, Gundam Seed, you name it. And when I'm talking to them, whether through dinners or even at shows, the one thing I get is it's so lonely in the booths, especially for them in Canada, right? They're like in a little box pretty much. So when fans actually come up to them and share these stories, they're like, whoa, like it was like that? I didn't know that. You know, and for you guys, same thing, right? Like, a video game in itself, you don't know the power it has, but truly it does, right? Whether it's the music, the art, the animation, the gameplay, the music, and obviously the acting, the lines, all of that you remember. And you don't know who's going through tough times or, you know, broken homes, et cetera. That's just an escapism and what you all provide to them. So seriously, one more time, give it up for the cast of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Thank you, guys.
You got it. You got to make this longer than 20 minutes, man. For real, we wanted to talk more. We love them.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, come see us at the tables. Like, if you have questions, I told everybody, hey, it's going to be a Q&A. There ain't no Q&A. Come to the tables and holler at us.